I'm Batman. Now that the obligatory I'm Batman joke is out of the way, it's time to actually start this review, and I'm very sorry this review is 4 days late. I could have had the chance to watch it before, but, well, life decided, hey, you want to do fun things? Boom! Now you can't. Is it crazy to say that the most entertaining, the most heartfelt, and even in some ways the best action movie starring DC characters in almost a decade is this little Lego movie? Maybe, but it's really true. Going in, I knew that I would like this movie at least just fine because I love the Lego Movie. It's one of my personal favorite movies ever. I think it's a fantastic and very clever, very well written animated movie that's great for kids and adults. And how does this movie hold up to it? Not as good. Still really good though. In my opinion, it's not as funny. That's really sad to say because there's so many fun jokes you can do with Batman, and they did. They did a whole ton of good jokes, and they just celebrated everything that is Batman with these jokes. They made obscure references to characters from the animated show. They made jokes about the 60s Batman, and they made jokes about all the movie Batmans out there. And it was just joke, 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 joke. And even the ones that I didn't ultimately laugh at, I was like, that's good. I appreciate that stuff because they were very well written. The writing is fantastic. Still super clever. Still, again, celebrating that is everything that is Batman. But it's not like insulting Batman. It's still saying, yeah, Batman has these tropes, but he's also freaking awesome. Now, even though, in my opinion, the movie is not as good as the first Lego movie, I still had this dumbass smile on my face the entire time. I was just having a blast. So happy. Dumbass smile. I was just watching Lego Batman. And it's awesome. The animation is absolutely fantastic. I love how in the first Lego movie, it's still CG animation, but you can tell these guys love Legos because they did everything they could to make it look exactly like stop motion animation. They slowed down the animation with the frames and such. They made these Legos look super realistic, and pretty much everything is done with Legos. All the little effects and all that stuff are done with Legos. So much dedication to it. And here, it's still really good. Fantastic! And one thing I think this movie did better than the first one is the action, because the action is even more creative in my opinion. It's still super fast paced. It's got all the Batman characters. During the action there's tons of jokes and you're sitting there laughing or smiling and having blasts. And it's actually pretty thrilling, strangely enough. These little Legos are really good at making some awesome action scenes. It's probably some of the best action in a DC movie in a while, and that's kind of weird for me to say, but that's just my opinion because it's super creative, super funny, and super entertaining. And the funny thing is, again, for these little Lego figures, these little blocks, the soft and sad moments are actually legitimately sad, and that definitely goes to the fantastic writing. The writing is super good, and these sad moments are actually sad, like they're supposed to be. And it works really well because you get the message for Batman, you understand his motives, and it's also kind of something new. It's like a sort of a new twist. I'm not going to give it away, but it works very well. This movie is great for kids. This movie is great for adults. It's great for everyone, just like the first Lego movie. And even though I personally don't love it as much as the first one, I still think this movie is fantastic. And I'm going to give the Lego Batman an 8.5 out of 10. Go check out this movie this weekend or whatever. Or check out John Wick 2. I've heard really good things about that one, and the first one's fantastic. Do not check out the 50 Shades of Grey sequel, because it's going to be garbage. I already know that. I'm not going to see it, because I'm not going to subject myself to that horrible torture. Yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Also, make ssure to check out my supporters, all of that great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.